G'day Richard. Okay, I said I'd do you a little video showing you what I've done in the overhead here. Okay, this is my, I should show you the start. You can see I've mounted my external power supply on the roof, and it's just mounted with Velcro, both sides of the Velcro, so if I ever have to move it I can. And then I've got the big cable coming out of the top of it and goes through a big hole I've plugged in the roof and goes into my distribution box, where it's split up into 5 volt, 12 volt and a negative rail, exactly the same as I did on the front rail, the front box. And there's a little cover that goes on the top of that when I've got it all set up, and that way it's really easy. So you can see the out and there's the in, and that way it makes it very easy so you can split it up into 5, 12 and negative voltage. So that's the power supply for the roof, and here's one of these beautiful USB hubs. It's bulletproof stuff, you can see that, it's bloody heavy duty. Sorry about the wobble there. And you can see my cable, which I bought. It's an external one. I lied to you, it wasn't the one that came with it. And it runs down, and then I've just run it over here and then drilled a hole straight here, and it comes out on the other side. Oh, comes down here, comes out on the other side of the shell just there. So I've got it hanging at the moment, but when I want to plug it in, I just take that plug and plug it into the top of the computer there. But having said that, you could still use that and then run it to the front of the shell where you're going to put your computers. And failing that, if you mount that USB hub there down next to your power, you can always port it across to here and then down through that little cabling unit in the front there and out to the front as well. Now, looking at these cross braces here, as you can see, this one, where's my finger? Oh, comes down and angles that way, and then you'll see that go all the way back to there. These are the fillers that I was talking about, made of MDF. You can see I've just drilled the holes there. And of course, this is this cross brace that we were talking about this morning, where it's like a U shape, and you can see the flat part of it is on the top there, and it goes across there and screws bolts in where those two bolts, it's a bit hard to see, maybe I'll show you on the other side here. Yeah, you can see where the two bolts go through the roof, okay, and the cross brace goes inside of that. So these are the two units that will make up over there, just out of MDF or pine or whatever. I've just ran them right to the very end, which makes it a nice neat little finish there. But all we really need to do is run it off the shape of these units anyway. That's exactly what I did. And then screw them through from the inside here so that you've got nothing protruding here. And that's basically it. That's about all you need. And there's a whole bunch of holes up there. And then you might just need a little panel like I've got here. Now my power, you can see I've got mains power, sorry. You can see I've got mains power, which comes down from my outlet up there, comes down and is again plugged. I drilled a hole in here, ran it through to a 240 volt switch here, so I can turn my power on and off. Of course that comes out, and I've got a 240 volt distribution panel there as well. So I've got 240 volt there, and it's also what do you call it? It's also safety guarded as well. What the fuck is Oh, there's what, 240 volt there. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the plug here that comes out again and goes straight to the power supply there. And all I've done with those holes is I've made sure they're nice and big, and then put a lot of Celastic around them so they don't cut into any of the wires. That's the last thing you want to be doing, is electrocuting yourself. Okay, so that's about it. I'm doing a little mod here at the moment, installing this ACARS printer, and the little panel that I had there, which is this one, the auxiliary switching panel, I've broken some of the wires on that, so I'm just fixing them up. Once I fix them up, I'll put that back in. I've done a check on my throttle quadrant and it's all good to go now, so it can go back in. And I'm also going to change my rails and push them forward a little bit more so that these seats actually don't do this, come past the this threshold here, which is what I don't want, because I want to put a back wall in. So I need to push these seats forward. That's the only way I'm going to do it. Okay, mate, that's about it. I'll get this video processing and get it on YouTube tonight so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, there's the power supply just there. All right, mate, I'll catch you when I'm talking to you. Thanks, mate. Bye.